Hello everyone, we are IIIT Pune, members of IEEE Student Branch IIIT Pune. We conducted a hackathon, a 24-hour hackathon in the first week of August, which was HBTM, Heck Better Than Me, in collaboration with IABTM, I Am Better Than Me, which is an American-based company. For the hackathon, we had registration on the platform Unstop, and the registrations were over 2,000.
To these 2,000 participants, for the first round, we provided them with a problem statement, and on the basis of the response that they submitted, we selected 40 teams for the offline round. We conducted the offline round on 1st and 2nd August. On 1st August in the morning, after the registration process was done, we followed by the opening ceremony, and at 10:45 a.m. sharp, we released the problem statements.
Throughout the whole 24-hour hackathon, we had mentorship sessions and evaluation rounds. We had 8 mentors for every 40 of the teams, and in the mentorship sessions, we judged them on the basis of
their creativity, their ideas, their workflow process, and their future aspects with the project.
There were 2 evaluation rounds in the 24-hour hackathon, one at 5 p.m. 1st August and one at 2 a.m. 2nd August. Based on the scores and all the evaluation, we completed our hackathon at 10:45 on the 2nd August, and all the commits to the GitHub repositories were stopped. On this basis, we finalized 8 teams for the final presentation round.
The 8 finalist teams were selected to present their ideas in the judging round. The judging panel consisted of members from IEBTM and our college professors as well. After the successful presentation of the ideas of the teams to the judges, the 3 winners were decided, and they were felicitated in the felicitation ceremony by our director, sir.
Prize money for the hackathon was $500. And with this, we concluded our hackathon. And throughout the hackathon, the meals and accommodation was provided to the students. And that was the successful conduction of our hackathon. In this video are the testimonials of the 3 winning teams.
So congratulations, Ryanbets. You've come first in this hackathon. It was a 24-hour long hackathon and you won it. So how was the experience?
The experience was really great, and we are really impressed by the management of the college, because I've been in different hackathons all over India, and what generally happens is that when there are great amount of contestants and people, Wi-Fi sometimes it's not working, management is sometimes here and there. I think that was really a plus point. Yeah, it is really frustrating. When you're trying to run your AI agents, and when you're basically in today's age, you need internet for everything. So I think it is one of the most important stuff. And the management was really great. Everything, the coordination, and also they guess the timeline was already given and it was followed, and there was no delay. So it was absolutely fantastic, and we both had a really great experience.
So, thank you, and IIIT Pune is extremely grateful that you came and shared your intelligence and your ideas with us, and we are happy that we could host you. Tell me something about your idea. How was it? How did you develop? And what are your plans with this idea? Because you won it, so you were the best team here. So what are the future ideas with this project? Where do you want to go?
Yeah. So me and my partner, we discussed about it. When they gave us a problem statement, we already knew the title sponsor is the title sponsor is I'm Better Than Me. So what they were trying, they wanted us to better their already existing system, and it's a US based startup which is really flourishing. So we created the whole algorithm. We created the particular piece which we can implement inside of it. So what is going to happen is that after the hackathon finishes, we are going to have a talk with them, and we are going to collaborate further on, and we'll implement our changes in their startup. So I think it's it's a really great opportunity. I mean, who gets to collaborate with a startup in a US-based startup, and I think it's really a great opportunity. Other than the prizes itself, I think the collaboration itself is really great in itself. Yeah, thank you.
That's great. Congratulations again, and we are glad that we could host you, and we wish you luck for the future. And if it happens next time, we would love to see you and host you again. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello. Today we are with the team Hackverse, that is the first runner-up for Hack Better Than Me hackathon at IIIT Pune. So how was your overall experience in this hackathon, and would you recommend the hackathon and want to participate in the future events?
First of all, the Management of your college was excellent. The experience was too good. We didn't even had any problem. Everything went too smooth. We would love to come again for another events.
Okay, that was really great to hear. Now, coming to your idea, since you're the winners, so we wanted to know what was the main methodology and ideology behind your project, and how did you come up with it?
So the abstract of our idea was basically the output of brainstorming. Um, Shushrut will give the brief about it.
So firstly, like when the problem statement get released, then we are a little bit confused about problem statement. Then me and Harshini are working in wrong direction, and Rutvik and Omkar are working in correct direction. Then we hit one point, and then we are trying, like we are focused on one point. Then we build our some teamwork, and then it would be what it is.
And like I would like to say that after the first project review, our project was not that good. Like the front end part was not as expected. So we were a little scared, but Manas Bhaiya and all the other members gave us very nice feedbacks. And we also, like, generally what happens in this hackathon is one small down point and you lose hope, and it's competitive, so it's very easy to get exhausted, the travel stress and all. But that didn't happen here. All the management was absolutely nice, so it was a great experience and no exaggeration at all.
Actually, the total experience was too good, and I personally only say one word, that was always be positive, because life is unexpected. कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है.
Yes, so we'd like to ask one more question, that since you built such a nice project, then what are the future aspects of your project? How would you like to develop it further?
So the future scope of our project was to build an APK. Like it should work locally, it should work on desktop, it should work on mobile phones. Also building a local LLM, so more personalized data should be fetched from the user to give him or her more advanced experience.
Thank you so much for being with us here, and congratulations once again. Thank you.
So, hello guys. And so I would like to ask you the very first questions, like how was your experience in the IIIT Pune, and what problems did you face, and what did you enjoy the most?
So our experience at IIIT Pune was really fantastic, and it was very much exciting, and we had got an experience in agentic AI domain first time, and we learned a lot about it, and we are confident that we can enter into this domain for a career purpose. And we had got a lot of problems while executing this project. For example, we were running out of API requests. We were hitting API requests again and again, and we had to take up all our friends, since our API requests got ended. So one of the problems we faced was that. And also regarding the UI UX, large moment changes were given to us, and we had to focus on it, and whole night was just debugging the code and working on it. So yeah, that was just explain the problem.
Our problem statement was based on how we are going to solve human nowadays Gen Zs are losing their awareness, reducing their screen time, increasing their screen time. Their attention span is going low. Idea was we will develop a product that helps them to regain their attention span, so they can improve that. So main purpose of idea was like that.
Actually, this was my first hackathon, and getting a third position, it was very overwhelming, to be honest. And talking about the management, was excellent. Like the mentors, they after every round they were giving their feedbacks, and based on that, our application was built. So firstly, I would thankful to the mentors because that UI flaw, there was a flaw in our UI in which a mentor helped us. So that's what I'm saying. And thanks to these two guys because these are seniors and they guided us. It was our first hackathon. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the experience at IIIT Pune was quite amazing. I mean, everything, the management, the place where we were seated, it was well suited. The plugs were nice to navigate. The problem, even though if the problem statement would have confused us, there were mentors to help us around. And then some of the major changes that could have changed our whole game, our whole position at this competition, they were iterated quite well to us, and when we worked on them, and yeah, it got us where we are right now. So we are very happy about that.
Congratulations on your first win. There were mentors for you too, and it's very overwhelming for your first win. And you get to learn about more things in a first hackathon. And so I'll just upgrade the second question. Like you just explained the project and the problem statement. So I would like to ask that what were the major problems and how did you solve it? And if there are any solutions to it.
So one of the major problems we faced was we were using a framework called CrewAI for managing all the agents, and it was not like one of the mentor comments said. Like, what if the CrewAI would hallucinate or not manage the agents properly? So we had to think about it for a long time, and then Chaitanya got some solutions, and he started executing those steps, and then we spent like 4 to 5 hours on executing that step, and we made the whole project change, and we changed the whole project to manually managing all the agents and not using CrewAI framework, so that we just used the agents to manually manage, and all the outputs were returned by each agent independently. So yeah, that was one of the things.
The last question would be, what is your future prospect of your project? Just in 2-3 lines.
So future prospect will be just we want to integrate this with I Am Better Than Me, and seeing our product go, an Indian product especially, to an US company's website will be really which we will be proud of, and we really hope that it happens, and yeah, we just really hope that.
So this was the team agent verse, right? So congratulations on your win and thank you.
We would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to our director, Sir Professor Vineet Kansal, and our faculties,
Dr. Bhupendra Singh sir, Dr. Sumit Gupta sir, Dr. Kaptan Singh sir, Dr. Mahendra Pratap sir, for their exemplary guidance and support throughout our hackathon.
Thank you.
Thank you.